President Trump gave his speech today. I did not get to tune into it. Noonish, I think it was, back east. But anyway, gave a speech and basically said the same thing that our Texas Lieutenant Governor said, which is we have to have a date certain to get back. We have to get the country working. We have to get the country moving. He, President Trump, posited by Easter, so mid-April. So he's saying we got to work toward getting back to work. It's really, really, really important to understand that this is a mission on the part of this president, and it ties in what we were just talking about. America cannot function during, for months and months and months with everything shut down. Now, I will tell you that every bit of good news that comes out about the coronavirus, every bit of good news that comes out, people getting better, people finding that new drug having been effective, the drug that was actually developed to fight malaria, people coming to all other sorts of other conclusions. Every time some good news comes out, immediately as my friend Connie Burton was referring to them a moment ago, the legacy media, but the Democrat media mob instantly find a way to shut that down, to denounce it, to say it's not true, it's not accurate, it's an exaggeration, it's a lie. But they cannot admit anything good can happen. The only answer that the left is happy with is if this coronavirus can tank the American economy. Trump is saying no. And again, I want to urge you to remember on the idea of the economy is not rubbing your greedy little hands together and trying to figure out how big your retirement account is or how much money you're going to get in your pension. That's not what the word economy means. It means everyday life. It means the ability to pay for your life, to be able to keep your family and yourself and your home with a roof over your head, with your basic needs met. Even with an economy means the idea that more and more people moving into the workforce, whether it's because they are young and finishing high school or college, or because they're returning to the workforce after having been stay-at-home mom for a while, all sorts of reasons people will move into the economy, is having jobs available. And there needs to be in this country actual leadership that President Trump is trying to show that goes beyond the, are we doing enough to make, to tell everyone to shelter in place and keep washing your hands and, stay your social distance away. And I mean, all the things people are doing to comply with recommendations to prevent the spread. Are we really doing that? And if we're doing all of that, which everyone is doing, what is the reason that, I'm sorry, it's just, I'm doing this from home and my, sorry, that was distracting. Doing this from home, my phone's buzzing at me. But, there's just a really, really important thing to keep in mind as we are working on getting ourselves through the coronavirus, to recognize that this coronavirus thing will pass. We will get through it. But I'll tell you, actually related to the Lieutenant Governor, right before this show today, I happened to be on a conference call with him, with Lieutenant Governor, and honest to goodness, folks, when you realize the real statistics in Texas, and these are just for Texas, other places are having different answers, but we're doing very well handling this coronavirus. We're doing very well. We are very justified in trying to be careful to not destroy the economy just so we have zero spread. We don't want any spread. We can take measures cautionary measures, follow the instructions, but we cannot continue with this full stop shutdown, especially in light of the fact that the Democrats are telling you from Washington, as I mentioned at the start of our show, in talking about trying to get the coronavirus aid package out, the Democrats are seizing on this opportunity to put in place radical leftist socialist agenda items, radical extreme socialist agenda items, forcing them into a bill which they know the country needs, that the Republicans have to pass. They think somehow they can get away with this. And I'm telling you, folks, I think it's going to backfire on the Democrats. I really, really do. And I'm going to close out this show segment. I'm going to get to why it matters to you, but I really want to encourage you to be part of the informed, intelligent solution. I'm going to be sharing data on this show on Thursday about where we really are in terms of numbers and statistics, where we are in terms of the number of deaths we've had and cases contracted, and how we're doing handling them, and what percentage of people being tested end up not having the virus. And just to encourage you, do not let the media get you caught up in this hysteria and hype that is truly very, very harmful to our country, to our economy, really, and to everything we're trying to do to keep our country together in the course of this amazing, very, very troubling time. It's vital that all of us be informed, stay calm, follow the instructions, do not get caught that we're supposed to do the hand washing and all that. Do not get caught up in the hysteria, and do not get shouted down like I kind of figuratively was last night on Facebook. Do not get shouted down by the people who are so afraid about the virus that they're perfectly willing to let the economy tank in order to completely eliminate the threat of coronavirus. In fact, I'll just tease this a little bit about the conference call I was on. To be really clear about the coronavirus, we are going to get through it. We're going to have warm season come. We're going to have summer. We're going to have heat and humidity tend to kill viruses. But we're also to understand viruses, they may go away for a season, but like the seasonal flu virus, it will come back. Next year we have the seasonal flu virus every year. We have the flu season. This coronavirus may come back. We cannot assume that we can all shelter in place until the virus has been completely eliminated. Because if we do that, we will have eliminated our country. It's that straight out, flat out true. If you're going to say we have to stay home and shut down industry, shut down America until the virus is completely eliminated, you're agreeing to truly the end of America, the end of the American dream, the end of the economy, the destruction of our country. We cannot let it go that far. And there are many reasons to doubt the motivations of some people pushing that agenda, pushing that, stay in place longer, shelter in place longer, nothing can open, nothing can function. Many people on the left are salivating, watching the destruction to the economy that was Donald Trump's premier victory, premier performance over his in his first term. The economy's performance, his success in the economy were just irrefutable. The Democrats had no talking points in response to that. I am not saying the Democrats want everyone to suffer. I am saying that they see the impact of coronavirus destroying all of the gains in our economy brought to America because of Donald Trump's conservative fiscal policies. And the Democrats are ecstatic to see the economy in ruins because it makes it more likely they can remove Trump. Do not doubt me on this. Do not think the Democrats wouldn't possibly think of anything so cruel as that. They would, and they do.